Let me ask you something. When was the last time you stopped and really considered your own worth? Not what you do, not what you achieve, not what you produce, but you. Just you, as you are. Most of us have been taught that worth is something we chase, something we build, something we constantly need to prove. But the truth is, your worth isn't a prize to be won. It's not outside of you. It's already here. It's already in you. The real challenge isn't about earning it. It's about remembering it. Somewhere along the way, life convinces us to forget. Maybe it was a parent's harsh words. Maybe it was a teacher's criticism. Maybe it was a relationship that chipped away at your confidence. Piece by piece, moment by moment, you were told, sometimes directly, sometimes indirectly, that you weren't enough unless you performed, unless you pleased, unless you became something more. And so, you started believing it. You began carrying the weight of proving yourself, trying harder, saying yes when you wanted to say no, overworking, overgiving, and underneath it all, hoping someone would finally look at you and say, "You matter. You are enough." But here's the thing. If you're waiting for the world to hand you your worth, you'll be waiting forever. Because your worth doesn't come from the outside. It was woven into you from the very beginning. Nothing you do can add to it. Nothing you fail at can take it away. Think about that for a moment. Imagine if your value was never in question. Imagine walking into a room and not needing to measure yourself against anyone else. Imagine what it would feel like to breathe deeply and finally let yourself be without chasing approval, without trying to earn a seat at the table. That freedom, that peace, it's already yours. But it starts with remembering who you are. And remembering doesn't always come easy, because the world is loud. It's filled with messages that say, buy this, become this, achieve this, and then you'll be enough. And when you're constantly surrounded by noise, you start believing the lie that you're missing something. But you're not missing anything. You've just forgotten what's already there. So let me remind you, you were worthy the day you took your first breath. You were worthy when you stumbled. You were worthy in the moments you doubted yourself. You were worthy in your joy and in your sorrow, in your victories and in your mistakes. You don't have to hustle for it. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to shape yourself into something smaller or bigger to fit someone else's idea of what is valuable. Your worth is steady, unshakable, untouchable. And the more you remember it, the more you begin to live differently. You start to say no to the things that drain you. You stop apologizing for existing. You stop handing your power over to people who don't see you clearly. And you begin to stand taller. Not because you've become more, but because you've finally recognized what was always there. Take a moment right now. Close your eyes if you can. Picture the version of yourself that no longer has to prove anything. The version that's free to just be. Can you see them? That version is not a dream. That's who you already are. Your worth is not a finish line. It's your foundation. And the more you stand on it, the less the storms of life can shake you. So the next time that old voice creeps in, the one that tells you you're not good enough, don't fight it with more striving. Don't fight it with more proving. Just remind yourself, my worth is not earned. It's remembered. Let that be your anchor you return to. Because when you live from that truth, no rejection, no failure, no loss can take away what's already yours. Together, let's move from doubt to power, one story at a time.